So welcome to Happy Lungs, Yin Yoga for helping us open up our lungs, which also is where our heart is. And often when we have grief or sadness, it gets stuck in our lungs, but also physically. There's a lot of bugs going around, so it's going to help us breathe out anything that needs to be released. And if you feel like you need to take a break, take a drink of water, blow your nose, please do that. So we'll start in a kneeling position. So I like to kneel with like a cushion kind of under me to make it a bit more comfortable. You can kind of fold a pillow so that it's resting on your feet. If kneeling isn't comfortable, you can do this seated. And then feel your spine nice and long. You can just rest your hands on your thighs. And we'll begin by just noticing how our breathing is. So you might want to close your eyes when you get comfortable and just allow your mind to shift to your lungs and your throat to see if you can relax a little bit, your face. And watching the breath coming in and out without trying to change it at the moment. Just noticing the texture. Does it feel like it's moving in and out smoothly? Is it catching? Does it feel tight? Does it feel open? Notice where your shoulders are. How do your shoulders feel? So let's start to just open up a bit more space. So opening your eyes, bring your shoulders up towards your ears and just roll them away. Just doing a gentle shoulder roll. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you come down. And then wriggling your jaw, making sure you're not holding it tight. You might just want to give it a gentle massage where your jawbone connects to your cheekbones. Give that a little massage with your fingertips. And you'll find that it gets really tight at the back of the jaw. So you maybe just find a spot and apply a little bit more pressure there. And then relaxing, maybe take a nice breath in and sigh. So take your right hand up near your left shoulder, so just under your collarbone at the top of your lungs, just beneath your shoulder, and give yourself a gentle massage, bit of acupressure point. You can feel a little bit tender up here. Just massaging in a circular motion. This is right at the top of our lungs, around the insertion near the shoulder and the collarbone. We're also going to stimulate the meridians and the lymph, so helping any toxins move out of our lymph and energetically activating all around this area. So now take your fist, make a loose fist, and just give a gentle tap all around this part of the lung. And extend your arm out and go all the way down the inside of your arm, and then flip your thumb so your hand points down and come up the arm. So just do that a couple of times, going down the inside of the arm and up the top. Breathing while you do it. And then we'll come to the other side. So again, massaging just under the collarbone, up near the shoulder. Circular motion. Loosening all the fascia and connective tissue, and also working on the acupressure points. Breathing. And then a gentle tapping on the side. Extend the arm and going all the way down the inside flipping the hand and up to the top of the arm. Let's do it once more. And then taking both fists like your Tarzan. And also we're stimulating the heart here, the thalamus, with some tapping on that sternum, center of your chest. And resting now, the hands, one on your chest and one on your belly. And we'll take what's called a wave breath. So we're going to breathe in 3 times into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest, and then breathe out. And when you breathe out, you'll draw the belly towards your spine. So breathing into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest, breathing out, feeling the belly come back towards your spine. And again, breathe into the belly, pause into the ribs, pause into the chest, and breathing out. Beautiful wave breath. So we're filling our whole lungs into the belly, pause into the ribs, pause into the chest, and breathing out. And doing 5 more in your own time. Last one. And letting that technique go. Bring your hands to your shoulders and we'll do some what they call rooster wings. So shoulders, elbow tips together, elbows up and out and around. So breathing in and out. One more this way and then we'll reverse direction. So this time we're going to go forward and opening. Breathing in and breathing out. 5 more. Nice. So let's come off our knees and onto our seat. And we'll do a little bit of breathing into the side of our lungs now. So you're welcome to keep a cushion under your bottom if you want. Otherwise, just feel your sitting bone and take one hand down and come up and over for some nice side breaths. So breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you go to the side. Your neck might look up or straight ahead or down, whatever feels comfortable. One more on each side. You might want to come a little bit lower and pause. Last one. And then coming back to center, letting your legs come all the way out in front of you and just doing some little circles, stretching into our toes, flexing the feet and pointing them. I've got a bit of pins and needles after all that kneeling, so let's let the blood flow all the way back to our little toes and see if you can give your ankles a rotation inwards and outwards. Shaking them. Let's come onto our hands and knees for a little bit of a cat-cow routine, and we're going to add puppy today so that we can extend into those shoulders and lungs again. So allowing your belly to come down as you look forward into the cow, and then stretching like a cat in the morning sun as you breathe out. Letting the neck come into it as well. Adding a wagging tail, feeling the joy of a puppy as we prepare for puppy pose. So with puppy pose, keep your bottom up high and just walk your hands in front and rest your forehead down. So you can do it like this, or you might want to place something folded up underneath your chest, a bit of extra support. It'll be really flexible, which I'm not going to do. You can put your chin on the floor and look forward, but just protect your neck. Feel your heart melting into the mat in this puppy pose. Take a few breaths. Extending the arms, stretching into the shoulders. Three more breaths. Sinking the chest to the floor. When you're ready to get up, you can kind of push into your forearms and then come up onto your palms again. And let's take a few dancing cat-cows now. So letting your hips circle, releasing that stretch that you just had into your lower back and shoulders by moving backwards and forwards or side to side. If you're circling in the opposite direction. We're going to prepare to come into a supported child pose here. So come to sit back on your heels. Let your knees go a little wider and bring your cushions in front. You can make a raised platform or a low one, whatever feels nice. Breathe in and then walk yourself forward as you breathe out and relax down on the pillow. So while you're here in this child pose, practice that wave breath. So breathing into the belly, the ribs, chest, and then as you breathe out, sinking your heels, your tailbone to your heels. So just in your own time, we'll do 5 breaths here. Moving your head so you face the other side, and then again settling down into that wave breath. So breathing into the belly, the ribs, chest, and then as you breathe out, slow down. Preparing to come up when you're ready by pushing into your hands and gently coming up, moving your blanket and cushion away, coming back onto your hands and knees, and we're going to take a thread the needle. So with thread the needle, we take one arm up, so you might take the right arm up and then thread the back of the hand through underneath the left arm and come on to your right shoulder. So here you can just relax the left hand, or you can push into it to add a little bit more of a twist, breathing into that place in your spine that feels a little bit twisted. As you breathe out, releasing. If you want more, you can bring that arm into the right hip crease. Without stressing your neck in any way, just relax the hand back down. Three more breaths on this side. Then bringing your left hand into the ground, gently supporting your weight by pressing into it, sliding that right hand out. We'll come to the other side. So lifting the left arm up, and as you breathe out, threading that left hand down, coming on to your left side of your head, left shoulder. And again, if you want a bit more of a twist in the spine, pressing into your right hand, or just keeping it very relaxed. Or maybe bringing the right hand into your left hip crease. Wherever you are, taking 3 more breaths. Trying that wave breath again into the belly, ribs, chest, breathing out. And relaxing, coming back up. We're going to come all the way onto our belly here. Getting ready for Sphinx pose. So you can have a cushion, push that one out of the way. A cushion that comes under your chest might feel good, just under your ribs, and then your elbows in front. Your feet are flat on the ground. So there's a cushion in my way here, but move that way. Your feet are flat on the ground. Feel your pubic bone, so wriggle your hips and feel that bony part at the front of your hips pressing into the ground to support you. With your palms nice and wide, press into the ground and see if you can push and pull the ground away. Feeling that in your spine. Now find a comfortable place there where you feel very supported. Look ahead with the face of a pharaoh at ease and the body of a lion. So feeling strong, but relax the face and relax the collarbones. So the collarbones are smiling and open. Let's try that wave breath. So breathing into the belly. Pause, breathe into the ribs. Pause, breathe into the top of the chest. Breathe out. And again, in your own time, 5 more breaths. Move the cushion away and come into crocodile. So placing the hands on top of each other, resting that place between your eyebrows on your hands. Let the legs move away from each other, toes pointing out, drop the heels in, wriggle the pelvis, relax the belly. Take 3 breaths here, just letting everything settle into the earth. Two more big grounding breaths. And letting the feet come back towards each other, pressing the tops of the feet into the ground. Coming back up through the Sphinx. And if you want to get a little bit more up into seal, but that's optional, you could just stay in Sphinx or go back into crocodile. Come up, straightening the arms and just taking a few breaths, feeling that full back bend. So if there's any pain, come down. Otherwise, taking those wave breaths again. We won't stay here for long. It's quite a strong bend into the back. So once more. Coming all the way down. And again, coming into crocodile. Wriggling the hips, toes out, heels in. Allowing yourself to melt into the earth, surrendering and noticing how you feel. Let's take 3 sounding breaths here. So that's where you just make any sound you want as you breathe out and surrender any tension in the lungs to the earth. That might be sadness, grief, or just a feeling of blah. You're breathing in. Oh. Sounding is a good way to release. 2 more. Let this one come from the belly. Nice, and just relax here. And slowly bringing the feet back together and lifting the head and coming into broken wing. So for broken wing, you extend one arm out and then roll to the side. So let's start with our left arm, and I'll just turn around so you can see the front. So extend one arm out and then you roll to the side. So from the side, it will look like this. So your face turns to the right and your arm is to, your right arm, if you're using your right arm, is to the right and your head turns to the left. So let's start with our right arm. And then let your left hand support you as you roll towards your right arm, and your left foot comes in front of your right leg or behind it. So you're rolling over to the side. Now here it feels nice to have something under your head. So you're rolling towards your outstretched arm and you'll feel an opening in the shoulder. So the right arm stretched out, the left hand's in front of you supporting you, and your left leg can either just be resting here, that feels too strong, or you can bring your foot behind your right leg to give you a bit more of that turning towards your right arm. Broken wing, so it's very slow. So anytime as far as it feels good for you, and we'll just take a few wave breaths here. So breathing into the belly, ribs, chest, breathing out. 5 more. If you get pins and needles or it feels uncomfortable, roll onto your belly. Otherwise, 3 more. If it feels okay there, take another breath. And then to come out, bring that left leg back over and gently come onto your stomach. And just rest. So you can just bring your arms out by your side, up near your head, and rest your head down. To do the other side, you're going to extend your left arm away from you. I'm just going to turn this screen down a bit more so you can see. So on your belly, left arm out, and then you roll yourself with your right arm towards that left arm, and the right leg comes behind your left leg. And put a pillow or something under your head. So your leg might be in front, your right leg, or behind your left leg. And this arm, you might want to bring it behind you for more, or keep it in front. So taking that wave breath again, and bring your pillow right under your head. I'm just going to bring it under and remove that earpiece for a minute.
Saw your reflection, the embers. They drew out a map and they showed you direction. Your sender is far in the east, where your heart is at peace when you enter. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. It's just a reminder, find your center. Well, help me recall that first morning, sunlight at dawn, and cracks on the floor, well, it served as a warning.
When you're ready to come back out, remember, bring that right leg back over. Gently coming onto your belly, and then just relaxing, releasing, bringing your head to one side, arms in the cactus position next to you, and relax down. That was quite an intense stretch into the shoulders and the top of the lungs. So just allow in this rest pose in between everything to settle down. Take 10 breaths.
When you've lost your way, colors start to fade. Take a look within, find your offering. Hold it to the sun. Let your spirit run. Remember, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder. Find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder. Find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder. Find your center. My love is just a reminder.
When you're ready to come up, just gently coming back up, pushing with your hands. Might take a little bit of a child pose, or whatever stretch feels nice as we come back up to set ourselves up for a butterfly. So we're going to do a forward butterfly this time. So you get your blanket and your pillows. It's nice to wrap a blanket around your ankles. So you have your blanket rolled into a longish sausage or snake. And then taking your feet together, so I'll just show you this way. Bring your blanket over the top of your feet, soles together. Bring it underneath your knees and up through the center. And then tuck it in. So tuck it over. You're making a little platform where your head might go, but you're also making your feet nice and cozy. And then you can have as many pillows or blocks as you need for this nice forward fold. So we're going to open into the back with this forward butterfly. So you might start with quite a few pillows. Or you might even fold pillows. So you've got a nice high platform for your forehead to come down. So taking a breath in. And as you breathe out, just come forward. And wherever you first feel okay, I feel tightness along the back of my spine or my groin. Fold your props and let them support your head with as many pillows as you need. And then let's settle ourselves with that wave breath again. So breathing into the belly, pause, ribs, pause, chest, and then breathing all the way out down to the belly. And each time you breathe out, just sinking a fraction closer towards your feet. Going deep into your inner world here.
Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase
5 more breaths.
Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye
When you're ready to come out very slowly, like you're unfolding like a little fern. And we're going to come all the way onto our back here. So unwrap your feet nice and carefully. Have your blanket nearby so that for the final relaxation you can pull it over you. Before that, we'll do a little massage and twist. So come onto your back, all the way down. And just lie like a starfish first. After that intense forward folded butterfly. Feel your chi flowing around your whole body. Wriggling your fingers and toes, slide your feet along the ground and bring your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a hug here. Just rock side to side. Maybe cross your ankles, hands on your knees, and massage your back before we go into our twisted roots. Massaging the other direction as well. Crossing the legs the other way. Massaging again. And the other direction. Then let your arms come out to a T. Wrap your right leg over your left leg and let your hips move over a little bit to the right and your knees to the left. So this is twisted roots. So you might want to look just straight up here and let your palms turn up. You might want to place your left hand on your right thigh, right hip, and just massage it a little bit. Feel that twist in your back here. Opening again into that shoulder, down the back, into the hips. Releasing and relaxing here. You might want to turn your head away from your knees to get a greater twist.
We have to get out of our minds. Our thinking minds. I'll tell you how I do it. Using a mantra or phrase. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness.
You might want to repeat the mantra, I'm loving awareness. Turning back towards your knees.
I'm loving awareness.
With loving awareness, bringing your legs back to center. Maybe massaging your back a little bit. And then switching sides. Left leg over the right. Arms out again, just moving your hips to the left. And then gently letting the knees fold to the right. maybe bringing your left hand onto your right, the left hip, right hand, left hip, and just massaging, stroking down to the knee, and then settling into that loving awareness. Breathing into the whole front of the body, and then as you breathe out, relaxing any places that feel tight. Head can be straight up, towards the knees, or away, whatever feels good. I am loving awareness, loving your body, loving your soul. Five more breaths.
I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Loving awareness is a name for soul, which you really are.
Loving awareness, gently turning towards your knees and helping yourself onto your back.
Love everything you
Loving
are
your hips,
aware
loving your back.
of. The sky, the room,
Giving yourself little happy babies. You love your life exactly as it is right
other
now.
people. ride the mantra into my heart.
When you're ready, releasing all the way down to lie, focusing on your heart here for the final relaxation. So putting a blanket over you, releasing down. Maybe something under your knees. Focusing on your heart here. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Relaxing into this final pose, expanding the heart and the lungs with every breath in and sinking and letting go with every breath out. And just letting it all go, enjoying being here, and just letting your thoughts move across your mind like clouds across a blue sky as you take this final resting pose. So if you're enjoying this Shavasana, just stay longer. Otherwise, when you're ready to move in your own time, gently make your way back to a seated position. When you do come back to seated, just remain in that beautiful inward space, just reflecting, noticing how you feel after your practice. And bringing your hands to your heart, maybe just on top of each other or in prayer. Take a nice breath in, and as you breathe out, bow to your own heart, your inner teacher, your guide, your home. Smile at your own heart. Take another nice breath into your heart space. And as you breathe out, send this love and gratitude from your heart and let it ripple to anybody watching or joining in this practice. Take another breath into your heart space. This time, send a big dose of love and gratitude out from your heart. Let it spread throughout your home, to family, friends, across your neighborhoods, states, country, continent, and around the whole world and universe. Take another breath in. And as you breathe out, rubbing your hands together so you feel that warmth. And then letting your hands go wherever you need that bit of extra warmth and healing energy. You might want to give your shoulders a rub or your neck or your eyes. A place on maybe your throat if you've got some throat issues going on. And just send healing wherever you need it. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining me today. The light in me sees a beautiful light in you. Namaste.